jealousy is not cute, right? It's actually a really destructive emotion that tears apart a lot of relationships. And it's actually a massive red flag when you first start dating somebody. And I'm talking about this because I was walking through the park the other day, and there were these two girls behind me that had just met up. And one girl said, you know, how's it going with your new guy? And she was saying some stuff, and the friend said to her, he's very jealous, isn't he? And she admitted, oh yeah, but it's so cute. Like, I think it's so cute that he's so jealous. And I had to turn around and see who it was that was talking. And it was these two very young girls, probably in their early 20s. And, you know, they weren't asking for my advice, so I didn't say anything, but, oh, I so badly wanted to say, that's not cute. That might feel like cute. You know, I've heard people say, like, you know, if someone's not jealous, then they don't care. And I guess on some level, there's a little bit of truth in that, but not if it's out of control. And I've seen far too often where somebody's jealousy destroys the relationship because their own insecurity fuels that jealousy, and they have all sorts of scenarios running on in their head that aren't even true, but they feel like it's true. Your perception is your reality. So if you're jealous about something, and whatever it is that your anxiety and fear is thinking is what you believe. And I've seen it so many times destroy relationships. I made another video before that was called Don't Let Your Best Conversation Be Your Last, because I think all too often people wait till they're already, you know, out of the relationship and they feel like they have nothing to lose to be really honest with what they feel. But if they were brave enough to be able to have that conversation before the relationship ended, then they could actually make the relationship better. And, you know, superficial relationships are nowhere near as good as the ones that have had some heart wounds and had some difficulties that causes you to talk about things, and so that you understand each other in a different way. So, you know, without getting off point about jealousy, jealousy is a very, very destructive emotion. It's largely about control. Someone who is highly jealous wants to control what you wear, who you talk to, where you go. Like, that's control, and it's actually abuse. So if you've just met somebody who's seeming very jealous, because let's face it, in the beginning of the relationship, you're not committed to each other yet. You know, it's like someone who's asking a lot of questions about, you know, where'd you go last night? What'd you do last night? If you're not in an exclusive relationship, is none of their business. Like, I really think, like, don't ask, don't tell is like, should be the norm when you're just dating somebody, because it's none of their business if you're still dating someone else. And I think it's great to keep dating other people until you get really serious about somebody, so that you don't throw off the balance of the relationship, and that you decide what you really truly want. So if you're dating somebody that seems very jealous, and you really like them, and you're really crazy about them, so you're thinking that, like, oh, it's cute, like, oh, he really likes me, he's jealous, that's a massive red flag. And if he starts really wanting to control where you go, or what you do, or what you wear, and how you look, get out. Get out. I promise you, that's heading towards a really toxic relationship. So, yeah, jealousy is not cute. It's really not. And yes, you know, I think everybody's a little bit jealous when they really love somebody, because they don't want to lose them. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody who's really obsessed with keeping you all to themselves because they're so jealous. It's a massive red flag. And please, please, please get out of that relationship.